Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. God has sent you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars who beg from door to door. We are neighbors' children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. God has sent you a happy new year. Bless the master of this house, likewise the mistress too, and all the little children that round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. God has sent you a happy new year. Now do we sit down?
Okay. Watch the wires.
Wassail the trees, that they may bear many a plum and many a pear. For more or less fruits they will bring, as you give them wassailing. That's a poem by Robert Herrick, and it was written in the 17th century. Good evening, and welcome to the First Unitarian Church of Orlando and the Mystic Grove celebration of Yule, the winter solstice. I'm Barbara, a member of this congregation and current chair of Mystic Grove. With me in this evening's service are Reverend Margalie Bellassere, the folk ensemble, and members and friends of Mystic Grove. And let's not forget the lovely people in the background that make this happen, like those folks there and those folks over there. We greet you, old friends and new ones, as we explore the pagan portion of our Unitarian Universalist faith, a faith which draws us into a community of justice seekers with a commitment to lifelong learning and compassionate service to others and spiritual growth. Whether this is your first time with us or one of many, you are welcome here. In this community, your whole self is welcome. We welcome your race, your national origin, immigration status, gender identity, sexual orientation, age, physical or mental abilities, economic status, or religious background. We welcome you. For more information about our congregation, go to orlandouu.org, or you can email us at info@orlandouu.org. Thank you for being here in person and online tonight. Let's take a moment and greet each other. Wassail. The Mystic Grove Cups is the first Unitarian Universalist Church mixed pagan study group and Covenant of Unitarian Universalist Pagans chapter. We have no official single path, Ritual is led by a volunteer each time, and they may choose to do it in their own path, their own style. While we each follow different pagan paths, we are all Unitarian Universalists or in sympathy with UU principles. We gather here on the longest night to celebrate the joy of returning light, to celebrate this season of Yule as the sun rises, stands still at the beginning of its ascension towards summer. Now, as nature retreats, we sense her reawakening with hope and assurance that as the wheel of the year turns, it brings the promise of good things to come for us all, a time to celebrate with joy of the season.
Our opening reading is Chalice Lighting for Winter Solstice by Reverend Sharon Wiley. This solstice night, in honor of ancient traditions that celebrate this time of longest night, we observe that the flaming chalice holds the elements of the four directions: earth, air, fire, water, the lamp oil for earth, the air that feeds the flame, the fire we light, and the chalice itself, the cup, the symbol of water. We light our chalice and reflect on the light we need to guide us through hard times, the light of our shared faith, the light of our loving community, and the light of love, joy, and hope. Please join me in the words of our chalice lighting. Words are on the screen. In the light of truth and in the warmth of love, we gather to seek, to sustain, and to share. I'd like to share some words from Kathleen McTeague. We come together this evening to remind one another to rest for a moment on the forming edge of our lives, to resist the headlong tumble into the next moment until we claim for ourselves awareness and gratitude, taking the time to look into one another's faces and see their communion, the reflection of our own eyes. This house of laughter and silence, memory and hope, is hallowed by our presence together. And since this is also a pagan celebration, we will cast a circle of protection, welcome the elements, and welcome deity. So I cast a circle encompassing the whole campus, separating us from the mundane world of stress and busyness. This is now sacred space for Yule, for wassail, for joy. Please stand as you are able and willing as we welcome the elements to our circle. Start by facing east. Spirits of the east, of air, the dawn of a new day, of breeze and blizzard and soaring eagle, come join our circle and breathe happiness into our service this evening. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Facing south. Spirits of the south, of fire, the bright sun at noon, of hearth fire and lightning and spirited desert stallion, come join our circle and ignite the heart of our service this evening. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Facing west. Spirits of the west, of water, the cool, quiet evening, of mists and oceans and leaping trout, come join our circle and flow joyfully through our service this evening. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. And facing north. Spirits of the north, of earth, the darkness of midnight, of high mountains and fertile valleys and majestic stag, come join our circle and ground our service in peace and contentment this evening. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. And facing back to the center, we welcome deity to our circle. Mother and Father of all, come celebrate with us. Bring us joy and mirth, comfort and contentment, hope and health in the year to come. Hail and welcome. Hail and welcome. Please be seated.
This is from the Spiral Dance, Charge of the Star Goddess by Starhawk. I, who am the beauty of the green earth and the white moon among the stars and the mysteries of the waters, I call upon your soul to arise and come unto me. For I am the soul of nature, excuse me, that gives life to the universe. From me all things proceed, and unto me they must return. Let my worship be in the heart that rejoices, for behold, all acts of love and pleasure are my rituals. Let there be beauty and strength, power and compassion, honor and humility, mirth and reverence within you. And you who seek to know me, know that your seeking and yearning will avail you not unless you know the mystery. For if that which you seek you find not within yourself, you will never find it without. For behold, I have been with you from the beginning, and I am that which is attained at the end of desire.
The charge of the Sun God. I am the light that bursts through the darkness and the smile on the young child's face. I am the warmth that melts the winter chill and the sparks that dance from the old fireplace. I am the smell of oranges and apples and the scent of cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. I am the holly, the ivy, the mistletoe ball, and the jocularity of the great god Jove. I am found in the twinkling of an aged eye and in the hope of children everywhere. Yes, joy and love and warmth am I. Where kindness abounds, I too am there. I am your brother, your father, the wise one. I warm you gently in the light of my love. I lighten your worries, bring good health and speed growth by shedding my rays down upon you from above. But remember, my children, be grateful for my brother the darkness and the deep winter's chill, for without them there would be little reason for this holiday season of peace and goodwill. Our collective reading is by Reverend Bruce Marshall. Words are in the screen. Please join Tony and I in responding with the words that are in all caps. We live in the darkness. We are often uncertain. We are sometimes afraid.
In the darkness, we light a candle of hope.
We all have sorrows. We have known pain. Each of us carries special regrets.
In the darkness and pain, we light a candle of forgiveness.
We are sometimes lonely, and the world seems cold and hard.
In the darkness and loneliness, we light a candle of warmth.
We have experienced times of joy and happiness and have received numerous gifts of the heart.
In the darkness, with gratitude, we light a candle of thanks.
We have known awe, wonder, mystery, glimmerings of perfection in our imperfect world.
In the darkness, with wonder, we light a candle of praise.
We come together with our uncertainties, sorrows, joys, and wonder.
We bring together many candles, many lights.
May our separate lights become one flame, that together we may be nourished by its glow and befriend the darkness.
We're going to have our words for all ages now. Long ago, before people wrote down their history, there was a custom of blessing the apple orchard each winter to ensure a bountiful harvest come summer. Was hail was the usual way to toast someone's good health. So, ancient pagans would go to their orchards around this time of year, called Yule, and wassail the trees. They would go to the oldest tree in the orchard, for the spirit of the orchard resided in the oldest tree. They would offer it cider, hang toast dipped in cider from its branches for the robins, which they considered good and helpful spirits for the tree since they eat bugs. Next, they would knock on the trunk and make lots of noise to scare away the evil spirits and the bugs. Finally, they would all chant so the apple tree spirit would know that they cared and what they needed from the next harvest. There is a legend about a poor farmer and the spirit of her apple tree. Once upon a time, don't they all start that way? Well, once upon a Yule time, a poor farmer was down to her last cup of cider. She knew it was time to visit the meager orchard and wassail the few trees she had left. To do this properly, first, she fashioned a crown of twigs for her head and decorated it with bright evergreens and berries. Now, properly attired, she made a wand from a thin alder stick and tied it with colorful ribbons. She sighed and, resigned, lifted her cup, holding all that was left of her precious cider, along with a small chunk of her last loaf of bread, and walked forlornly into the apple orchard, thinking if only she had pear trees, she'd bless them too. She had very little, but she still had hope. Hope for the future, hope for a better harvest, hope that she could survive the rest of the dark, cold winter. She strode directly to the oldest tree. She knew, of course, which one it was, since she'd been there when Granddad had planted it. "Wassail," she greeted the tree. "Wassail, I come to wish you good health and to beg you for an abundant harvest. I offer you the very last of my remaining cider and some toast for our friends the robins. I knock on your trunk to wake the evil spirits and bang on the empty cup to frighten them away while I circle you chanting, 'Old apple tree, I wassail thee and hope that you will bear hatfuls, capfuls, 3 bushel bagfuls, and a little heap under the stair.'" She circled the tree. She chanted this 3 separate times. And the spirit of the tree heard the poor farmer, and knowing how little she had, and that she had just shared it with the trees, spoke to the astonished farmer. "Ages and ages ago, your ancestors were wealthy and prosperous when they lived on this land. I am certain that they would wish that for you too, as you are their kin. My roots go deep, and I have found something beyond the rich minerals that we trees can use. If you go 3 steps to your right, just beyond my drip line, and dig, you will find the treasure your forebears buried there." So the farmer, hardly believing her ears, thanked the tree spirit, grabbed her trowel, dug in that spot under the old apple tree, and unearthed more gold and silver coins than she could count. She used her new fortune to clear more land and plant more trees, including pears and plums and hazelnuts, so that there would be plenty to share with her neighbors. The following Yule, all of them came together to assail all the trees, and the spirit of the orchard was content to accept their offerings and remained blissfully silent, waiting for spring to bloom and fruit once more. Thank you to our tree and our farmer. There is yet another wassail tradition. This is very much like modern trick-or-treating or Christmas caroling. Neighbors would go from house to house, offering drinks from the wassail bowl and begging a gift or a treat in exchange for blessings and good wishes. So please stand as willing and able, and join the folk ensemble in singing "We Wish You a Merry Yuletide." Words will appear on the screen.
At the center of pagan ritual, there is usually energy raising, which is then directed into a working. Today, we raise energy through song and dance and use it to bless the offertory. I will lead the annual spiral dance this year. Those who wish to watch the spectacle, please stay close to the building. And those who plan to spiral dance, gather in a rough circle on the courtyard pavers. Any drummers can gather in a corner bench area. We will chant to help us transition outside. You will walk across the pews and out the glass doors. You can leave your belongings in your seat. But first, a demonstration. If you are just a beginner, it is fine to just step sideways. If you have the skills to do it grapevine, that means you pick up your leading leg to cross in front of your other leg, and then to cross back in the next step. We'll demonstrate this more outside. At times, if the circle gets stalled, just march in place until it flows again. The circle will break and spiral inwards and then flip out and unwind. We end up rejoined more or less in the original starting circle. You will then send your good thoughts and energies into the log. When you return, please consider moving forward to sit closer together for the candlelight passing later on. Ready? Here we go. Let's start our chant and then head out to dance.
energy now. Or on your friends if you want to give it to your friends. Good energy. Good job, everybody inside again. Woo! Good job, spiralers. Nobody was hurt. No ears were set. No attempts to infiltrate.
Is actually, okay, do you have anybody?
Bob, you're quite the dancer, buddy.
Bring it back down. Bring it back down.
Welcome back, everybody. I'd like to invite everyone now into the practice of generosity. It is one of our many spiritual values which sustains the life and the ministries of this church community. Let us be grateful for the opportunity to give, for it's a privilege to be able to do so. And let us be grateful for our needs give us the opportunity to receive. All funds collected will be given to New Image Youth Center, which is our Share the Plate partner for December. Our ushers will come in person to the in-person guests with collection baskets, or you can donate directly to New Image Youth Center, and just please let one of you know that you did. Our offertory song is Golden Chimes of Noel by Lulu Sound Music. It was a freebie on Pixabay, and we thank them very much. Please focus your good intentions and your thoughts on the basket, and let us joyfully receive what is offered here this evening in gratitude and fellowship. We bless today's offering so that we can share our joy with the wider community and help others celebrate. We remind ourselves that our generosity gladdens and warms the hearts of others. May it be so. We now move into a time of quiet reflection.
We invite you into a time of meditation as we join together for meditative prayer, spoken, silent, or in shared. So it is a precious time for us, and as with all precious things, preparations are needed. And really pay attention to what your body will allow you to do as I invite you into just this minor positioning. So if you would settle yourself in as straight a posture as you are able, both feet grounded to the floor. And let's take a deep breath together. Hold it. Hold it as long as you can. And let's breathe out and let the air out and relax. Close your eyes if that feels good for you. And for vision and the single most energy-intensive activity in your brain. These next few days of the winter solstice, a time when those who are very attentive to the skies note that the sun, which has relentlessly moved southward on the horizon since last June, seems to pause on its journey before beginning to climb northward to center again. Solstice is a time for pause. So, and it just so happened that the overall theme for us is being present, which a lot of time require us to pause. And as we pause here, I'm going to ask us to just breathe a little bit together. So let's breathe in and breathe out. Breathe and relax. Let's just take one more breath together. And let us be at peace. Spirit of winter rest, help us to enjoy your peace in this quiet place. Remind us to pause during the season. Grant us awareness. Keep our gratitude fresh each day. May the songs in our hearts be blessing and insights to us and to others. And may compassion always shine forth from the depths of our heart. May we be so blessed.
I'm going to offer a Yule candle ritual by Patty Wingington. The wheel of the year has turned once more, and the nights have grown longer and colder. Tonight, the darkness begins to retreat. The light begins its return once again. As the wheel continues to spin, the sun returns to us once more. Even in the darkest hours, even in the longest nights, the spark of life lingers on, laying dormant, waiting, ready to return. When the time was right, the darkness will leave us now as the sun begins its journey home. As the wheel turns, light returns. 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 The light of the sun has returned to us, bringing life and warmth with it. The shadows will vanish and life will continue. We are blessed by the light of the sun. Now that we've lit the candles to welcome the light, let us share that light with each other. We do pause for a small safety tip. Mystic Grove singers will start our song to help you learn the words, but watch now as they pass the flames. The lit candle holds still and upright. The unlit candle tips in to take some light. This prevents the wax from dripping and hurting you. As the singers come to you to share the light, share it with your neighbor and join in the song. Words are on the screen.
One more time, Max, please, if you would. Thank you. We are the Mystic Grove Singers. We'll help you get the tune into your ear, and we'll also show you how to pass the light. So as willing and able, I invite you to join us in singing. One spirit in the dark, like a candle wavers, many spirits joined as one, burn with the power of the blazing sun. There is strength in community, a circle empowering you and me. The circle binds yet sets us free. In the goddess name, so mote it be. One spirit in the dark, like a candle wavers, many spirits joined as one, burn with the power of the blazing sun. There is strength in community, a circle empowering you and me. The circle binds yet sets us free. In the goddess name, so mote it be. One spirit in the dark, like a candle wavers, many spirits joined as one, burn with the power of the blazing sun. There is strength in community, a circle empowering you and me. The circle binds yet sets us free. In the goddess name, so mote it be. One spirit in the dark, like a candle
We close our ritual by thanking deity and the elements. Your response each time is hail and farewell. Please stand as you're willing and able, and we'll begin facing the center of the room from wherever you're standing, and turn counterclockwise as each direction is thanked. Mother and Father of all, we thank you for your presence here this evening. Stay if you will, but go if you must. Your joy, comfort, and hope will remain with us throughout the coming year. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Facing north. Spirits of the north. Spirits of the north, of earth, of high mountains and fertile valleys, we thank you for your presence here this evening. Stay if you will, but go if you must. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Facing west. Spirits of the west, of water, of mists and oceans, we thank you for your presence here this evening. Stay if you will, but go if you must. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. And facing south. Spirits of the south, of fire, of warm hearths and lightning, we thank you for your presence here this evening. Stay if you will, but go if you must. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. And finally, facing east. Spirits of the east, of air, of breeze and blizzard, we thank you for your presence here this evening. Stay if you will, but go if you must. Hail and farewell. Hail and farewell. Please be seated. And let our circle be open but unbroken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.
This is the Winter Solstice Reflection by Gregory Jones. Against a darkening sky, the roofline of a house is strung with colored Christmas lights. On this, the longest night of the year, we are warmed by the certain knowledge that tomorrow will welcome more light than today. As it has for eons, for billions of years, the coming of light brings life. May we be awed by the great miracles of light and life, and faithfully nurture the mystery and magic of wonder. Please say these words with me as we extinguish the chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of commitment, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Whether you have to leave after the service or you participate in the candle recessional towards the punch and cookies, know that the joy of this community goes with you. We wish you all wassail and a merry Yule. Our postludists deck the halls, perform with the folk ensemble. Please sing along, minding the brief interlude between verses. Words will appear on the screen.
Last line.
Trouble ain't chicken tight. Stand next to me. Go to the A.
She doesn't have the right page.
There you go. Chip, it's in A.
It's on the intro's first line.
Deck the halls. Okay, first.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, la 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 Another stunning performance.
Yes, another stunning performance on our way to Carnegie Hall.
The crate is over by the piano for your books, please.